Good morning, class. Today we are going to study about study of compounds hydrogen chloride. In the last class we have started about hydrogen chloride and we have seen the general method of preparation and the laboratory method of preparation. Today we'll see how we can purify the HCl gas that is produced in the lab, how collection can be done, how we can identify that the gas produced is HCl, and what precautions you need to take. And after that we'll discuss a very important fountain experiment. So, purification of HCl gas. So the HCl gas that is produced by the lab method, it is dried by passing through concentrated sulfuric acid. The other drying agents like phosphorus pentoxide and quicklime cannot be used since they react with hydrogen chloride. So in purification or drying of HCl gas, we use only concentrated sulfuric acid. The reason is that other drying agents like phosphorus pentoxide and quicklime are not used because they can react with the hydrogen chloride. So if phosphorus pentoxide reacts with HCl, it forms PuCl3 plus H3PO3, and calcium oxide reacts with HCl to form calcium chloride and water. Collection. The hydrogen chloride gas is collected by downward displacement or delivery, that is upward displacement of air, as it is 1.28 times heavier than air. So hydrogen chloride gas is collected by upward displacement of air since it is heavier than air. It is not collected over water since it is highly soluble in water. So it is not collected by the downward displacement of water since it is highly soluble. Identification. How we can identify the HCl gas? So when the jar is completely filled with hydrogen chloride, fumes appear above the jar's mouth. When hydrogen chloride gas is exposed to air, it gives white fumes due to the formation of hydrochloric acid on reacting with atmospheric water vapor. In order to know whether the gas jar is full, bring a deep rod in ammonium hydroxide near its mouth. So to identify it, what you can do is you can dip a glass rod in ammonium hydroxide and bring near the mouth of the gas jar. The reaction will occur like this. HCl and ammonium hydroxide, that is acid and base, will form salt and water, ammonium chloride and water. So you'll appear that at the mouth of the gas jar, a dense white fumes of ammonium chloride will be produced, proving thereby that the jar is full of hydrogen chloride gas. So if dense white fumes formed, then we can confirm that the gas that is produced is hydrogen chloride. What precautions you need to take? In the laboratory preparation of hydrogen chloride gas, the lower end of the thistle funnel must be dipped in concentrated sulfuric acid. Number 1. Next is delivery tubes should be dipped in drying agent like concentrated sulfuric acid. So for purification or drying, the delivery tube must be dipped in concentrated sulfuric acid, and temperature is maintained at nearly 200 degrees Celsius. If the temperature is high, then the apparatus, which is made of glass, may crack or fuel is wasted. Sodium sulfate forms a hard crust which sticks to the glass and it is difficult to remove. So these are the precautions that we need to take during the lab preparation of hydrogen chloride gas. Now the fountain experiment. HCl gas is highly soluble in water. This can be proved by this fountain experiment. The great solubility of the gas can be demonstrated by means of fountain experiment as illustrated below. Now, in this experiment, we'll take a dry round bottle flask filled with dry HCl gas. So this is a round bottle flask. In this, we'll take a dry HCl gas. Arrange the apparatus as shown in figure 8.3. So you have to arrange this in this manner. So here we have kept the round bottle flask in inverted position upside down, and in this we have got on the mouth of the flask fix a rubber stopper So at the moment of this flux, we fix a rubber stopper with two holes. There should be two holes. Through one hole, pass a long jet tube. This is a long jet tube, and through other hole, a dropper. This is smaller one is dropper with few drops of water inside it. So there will be a few drops of water inside it. Now in this, put the jet tube. This is the jet tube in the beaker containing blue litmus solution. This is the blue litmus solutions. Okay. Press the dropper. You need to press the dropper. It is seen that the blue litmus solution enters the jet tube with a great force, forming a red fountain. So you'll observe that when you press this, then over here there will be the appearance of a red fountain, we can say. Now the reason for this: as the water goes in the flask from the dropper, HCl gas present in the flask dissolves due to its high solubility. So what will happen, as you press the dropper, the water goes into the flask where dry HCl gas is produced, so it will dissolve. So hydrogen chloride gas present in the flask get dissolved due to its high solubility, thereby lowering the pressure inside. So it will decrease the pressure. Now the outside pressure being higher pushes the blue litmus solutions inside through the jet tube. So what will happen, when you press this, the hydrogen gas chloride gas will dissolve. Now the pressure over here becomes lower, whereas the outside pressure is higher, so it will pull this blue litmus solution through this jet tube, and when it comes out, since there is hydrogen chloride gas outside, blue litmus solution, when it comes in contact with the acid, it turns into red. That things happens over there. So the outside pressure being higher pushes the blue litmus solution inside through the jet tube. The blue litmus solutions turns red due to the acidic nature of hydrogen chloride gas. Okay, this is the Precautions experiment. Now assignment 4 for today: how HCl gas is purified. Question number 2: mention the method of collection of HCl gas. Give a suitable region for it. Question number 3: how HCl gas is identified. And question number 4: explain fountain experiment with the help of a diagram. So complete this assignment and send it in my